very, very important ambassadorial role. I mean, it cannot be a formal role. It is a track two type of role, but they can definitely. I think one of the discourses, if you read, there is an extract. I mean, there's a copy of the letter that the Ministry of Overseas Affairs wrote to all the Protectorate of Immigrants, which suggested that if we stuck to our regulations, it might affect our business prospects, or the prospects of Indians seeking employment so the discourse has been around, in a way, a fear maybe that better regulation will lead to less opportunities. So in that regard, placing the need for better regulations in a business, that it's also good for industry, it's also good for business. That is certainly a role that our own leading industrialists and business leaders who are living and working in the region can definitely play.
Do you think they can cut ties with regimes like in and other?
So we have a very simple position at this point in time. We are saying there's much we can do here in our country that is in our control that would help the situation of our workers. We are not denying that there can be things that can be done at the other end, but there is much that we can do here that we are not doing. I mean, there is much we can learn from Philippines. There's much we can even learn from Nepal, where better laws and better enforcement have become increasingly the norm. So that's what we are saying. There is other things that can be done, but let's focus at home first.
We have a Ministry for the Ministry of Overseas Indian Affairs is a relatively new one, and specifically to address these kind of issues. On a broader term, you say that the Ministry has failed its mandate, has not been able to live up to the expectations?
I think it hasn't focused sufficiently on this issue of the situation of the migrant workers, the large number of migrant workers who are going for relatively low-paid jobs. That segment, which is the most vulnerable, has not been as part of a very specific policy focus. That is the point that we are trying to make. And we certainly hope that very soon we would have a strong immigration law that focuses on the plight of these very important people to our nation building, but who are the most vulnerable. So this focus is what we're talking about.
I understand when you say about the policy and the new law. See, recently we had this Nirbhaya case, and everybody was arguing for a new rape law, new changes in the law. But then the law changed, but the crimes haven't stopped. There are already enough provisions within the IPC to punish fraudster, to detain him and punish him.
So one of the recommendations is that the Protector of Immigrants must have an enforcement division. See, if you read the report, for example, the Protector of Immigrants here says that he gets cases, but he has no way of verifying, even doing a simple check beyond just a document check. He has no capacity to do. So complaints, even complaints that come, there is no capacity to investigate. So one of the recommendations, strong recommendations, is an enforcement or an accountability level recommendation. So it's not just policy. We recognize that policy will need people to implement and the capacity to implement. That is definitely part of what we are recommending.